Ladies and Jimbo men, welcome back, welcome back. Got one more for you today. It's a Spyderco. Today's been a good day. We did the 38 special in abalone. Gorgeous, gorgeous knife, which I've already got in the pocket. Did the Bark River custom Nomad, signed sheath by Mike Stewart. Really something else, something else. Two gorgeous knives. Can we compete with this? Can we top it? It's hard to do. We got a traditional slip joint. We've got an awesome traditional fixed blade. Let's go with something completely different and wild. The Spyderco Domino. Just got this in a trade. I actually traded my old watch for it. I think I'm going to be uploading about 5 or 6 videos here all together, and this is going to be the last one today. And the first one is going to be for a Seiko watch, and I bought that watch and I decided to sell my old watch. I was really missing my watch over the weekend when I went on a hike, and I wanted to do a bunch of analytics on my hike, and how far it was and the elevation gain and how fast I was doing and all that, and get some GPS cool map stuff, but kind of needing the funds for knives and knife making tools at the moment, so I decided to sell that. Well, do a partial trade for it on this knife with some cash, and I was super surprised to find out how awesome. This is the first time I'm trying to Spidey flick it. Nice. How awesome this knife is. You know me, I'm not a huge titanium frame lock guy, but this one has a tie frame lock. Very easy to disengage though. Boom. See right there with the thumb? I really dislike ones that are not easy to, you really got to crank away, or it's hard to get your thumb into that position. I like this one, like the Kaiser Gemini. It's a flipper. The other titanium frame locks I've had have not been flippers. For example, the Chris Reeves Sabenza 21. I like the flipper. It's cool. This one's a real nice snappy one. It's got some excellent jimping. No, it doesn't. It has jimping on the inside of it here, and it has a forward choil, kind of like the Manix, and a lot more aggressive jimping on the Manix here. This is the Manix 2, full sized. And if you want to see what they look like next to each other, this was the Crewwear Sprint Run Manix, which comes in some regular, very smooth carbon fiber, and this comes in a blue weave carbon fiber that actually has some really nice texture to it. It's very nice. I'm trying to get that for you guys. The liner, or the frame lock itself, has a steel insert which has some very nice matching jimping. Spyderco's always on its jimping game, really. It just puts matching jimping in the perfect spots all over, and no hot spots that are going to really annoy you when you're sticking your hand in the pocket. So this one's really nice. I love it. About the exact same size as the Manix, but it's just a slightly smaller Manix with different lock style. This it's only got the hole, as you can see here. There's absolutely no flipper here. You gotta do a Spidey flick deployment, or just the classic Spyderco flick, like a thumb stud. This one's on some super clean bearings, so it's popping all over the place. But this one, this one came to me pretty fall closed by itself also. Love that flip. It's really a nice one, and it's not, you don't have to put a ton of force behind it to really get it to go. I just barely flicked it right there, and it's got the momentum. So overall, I think this is a really nice one. Let's see what it looks like in the pocket. I unfortunately am not going to be keeping this knife. Just figured I'd trade for it. I figured I would be able to get back what was spent on it. It's got some spacers here, which are reminding me a lot of the the Benchmade 940-1 or -2, I guess, which has that open back with the green and blue spacers. ZT does some red spacers like that. Looks like Spyderco's getting in the spacer game here. Very nice stuff. I think this is a very cool knife. And yeah, show it next to a couple more I showed you guys next to the Manix. Here's a full-sized Endura for you. So obviously, much more knife going on there. And here's the little Delica, where you can see this is a lot more. You get a lot more of that full flat ground blade. Obviously, much upgraded handle materials with a carbon fiber side and full titanium construction. This thing's awesome, guys. It weighs like nothing. Super cool EDC. Let's check the sharpened length here. Exactly 3 inches. Very useful. I love 3 to 3.5 on my folders. Anything above 3.5 and it starts to become not useful, but there's a carry restriction here in Washington, so I can't bring it into the city. Can't bring my Endura into the city. Gotta bring the Delica. So that was it, guys. Let me know what you think. This one's actually going to be for sale or trade immediately after the posting of this video, so head over to the Jimbo's Knife Fam Facebook group. Links in the description if you are interested in purchasing this knife or trading for it. And yeah, other than that, please like, share, subscribe. You know the rest. I love you for doing it. Thank you. Appreciate all the support. Happy to have you here back on another beautiful Manix Monday. See you next time, folks.